Connecting with God is a deeply personal and spiritual journey that varies for each individual. One fundamental way to foster this connection is through prayer. Prayer is like having a conversation with God, where you can express your thoughts, feelings, and concerns. It doesn't have to be elaborate. A simple and sincere conversation suffices. Take a moment each day to reflect, share your gratitude, and ask for guidance. Another essential aspect is self-reflection. To connect with God, it's important to understand yourself and your actions. Regularly assess your thoughts and behaviors, seeking alignment with values that promote love, compassion, and kindness. By being mindful of your actions, you can strengthen your connection with the divine. Acts of kindness and compassion toward others are also pathways to connect with God. Helping those in need, showing empathy, and practicing forgiveness are ways to reflect the divine qualities within yourself. As you extend love and kindness to others, you create a spiritual bond that brings you closer to God. Scripture can serve as a guide in connecting with the divine. Whether it's the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, or other sacred texts, reading and reflecting on spiritual teachings can provide insight and inspiration. Extracting lessons and applying them to your life helps deepen your connection with God. Nature offers a profound connection to the divine. Spend time outdoors, appreciating the beauty of creation. Whether it's a sunrise, a blooming flower, or a serene landscape, nature can evoke a sense of awe and wonder, reminding you of the divine presence that permeates all of creation. Gratitude is a simple yet powerful practice to connect with God. Take time each day to express gratitude for the blessings in your life. This practice shifts your focus from what might be lacking to the abundance that surrounds you, fostering a sense of connection and appreciation for the divine. Silence and stillness are essential in connecting with God. In the midst of life's busyness, create moments of quiet reflection. Meditation or contemplative prayer allows you to go beyond the noise of everyday life and attune yourself to the divine presence within. Fellowship with like-minded individuals can provide spiritual support and encouragement. Engage in community activities, attend religious services, or join a study group. Sharing your spiritual journey with others creates a sense of belonging and reinforces your connection with God. Faith is a foundational element in connecting with God. Trust in the divine plan and believe that you are guided and supported. Cultivate a sense of faith through prayer, reflection, and the acknowledgement of the divine presence in your life. To deepen your connection with God, in simple terms, start by talking to God in your own words. You don't need fancy language. Just share your thoughts and feelings, like you would with a friend. This is called prayer, and it helps you build a relationship with God. Take time to think about your actions and choices. This self-reflection helps you understand yourself better and align your life with values that are loving and kind. Being mindful of how you treat others is another way to connect with God. Acts of kindness, helping people, and forgiving others reflect the goodness that God encourages. Reading sacred texts, like the Bible or Quran, can give you wisdom and guidance. Try to understand the teachings and apply them in your life. It's like having a manual for a good and fulfilling life. Nature is like God's artwork. Spend time outside, enjoy the beauty of the world, and feel a connection to something bigger than yourself. Being grateful for the good things in your life is also important. Regularly say thank you for what you have, and you'll find that gratitude brings you closer to God. Silence and stillness are like a reset button for your soul. Take moments of quiet to reflect and listen. Meditation or just sitting in peace can help you feel the presence of God. Being around people who share your beliefs can be uplifting. Joining a group or attending religious services lets you connect with others on a similar spiritual journey. It's like having a support team for your soul. Trust in God's plan even when things are tough. This trust, called faith, is like believing that there's a bigger picture and you're part of it. Have patience with yourself because growing closer to God takes time. Remember, God's love is always there for you, and your journey is uniquely yours. Connecting with God is like building a friendship with someone you can't see but can feel in your heart. One way to do this is by talking to God, and you don't have to use fancy words. It's like having a chat with a friend. This chatting with God is called prayer. You can tell God what you're happy about, what's bothering you, or just say thanks. It helps you get closer to God. Understanding yourself is another important thing. Think about the things you do and why you do them. This self-thinking helps you know yourself better. Try to do things that are kind and loving because that's what God likes. Helping others and forgiving them when they make mistakes are also ways to show God's love. Reading special books like the Bible or the Quran can teach you about God. Think of these books like a guide for living a good life. You can learn a lot from them and try to follow the good things they say. Have you ever sat outside and looked at the sky, the trees, or the flowers? That's like talking to God without words. It's feeling connected to something big and amazing. Nature is like God's way of showing us beauty. Say thanks to God for this beauty and feel the connection grow. Being thankful is a big deal. Every day, think about what you're happy to have. It could be your family, friends, or even the food you eat. Being thankful makes you notice the good things in your life, and it's a way of getting closer to God. Have you ever sat quietly with no noise around? It's like a special time for your soul. You can think about God and feel His presence. This quiet time, or meditation, is a way of telling God that you want to listen and feel close to Him. Sometimes being around others who believe in God is like having teammates. Joining a group or going to a church, mosque, or temple helps you meet others who are on the same journey. It's like having buddies to share your thoughts and feelings about God. Trusting God is also important. Trust is like believing that God has a plan for you, even when things are hard. This belief, called faith, is like knowing that God is looking out for you. It takes time to grow closer to God, so be patient with yourself. Remember, God's love is always there, and your journey is special and unique. Finally, be patient with yourself. Connecting with God is a continuous and evolving process. Embrace the journey, understanding that it's okay to have moments of doubt or struggle. Allow your connection with the divine to unfold organically, and remember that God's love and grace are always accessible to you. I hope these simple insights on connecting with God have been helpful on your spiritual journey. Remember, it's a personal adventure, and there's no right or wrong way to connect with the divine. If you found these thoughts resonating with you, and you'd like more guidance on various aspects of life, spirituality, and personal growth, consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on our latest content that aims to inspire and support you on your unique path. Together, let's continue exploring the beauty of spiritual connection and the wonders it can bring to our lives. Subscribe now and let the journey unfold.